Now I decided to go in and visit the piggies. So here we are. Mama's having her lunch. And there's the little piggy wiggies that are starting to try and wean themselves already. This is what we look for, eh? And when they start doing this, we start offering them some food. Hey, you. Whee! Hi, Piggy. Nothing like being splashed with food, eh? That's a pig's dream. Yeah, Piggy. Yeah, pig. So that's the second born of the litter. That one with the white on her lower shoulder there. Well, that's the update anyways. The piglets are 2 weeks old now. They're growing marvelously. And they're going to be growing even better if they jump into Mum's bowl. And there's the two little males in the litter. They were castrated last weekend. Yeah, I'm just going to get out of the way. Mama's going to lay down and I don't want to be in her way. Okay. She just kind of dropped. I do love that when the mamas do that. She's just such a good girl. She just lays there, stretches out and says, "Come to the milk bar." And yeah, if she looks a little muddy, it's because she was laying in her wallow earlier. Because we've been getting pretty good temperatures going on here. 26 and 24, and I think today's a little cooler. I think today is only 21, and this is in Celsius. So those in countries that go by Fahrenheit can just Google it, and then you'll know what the temperatures are. But for a big, huge black pig, those temperatures are just too hot for standing around. You gotta go and lay in your wallow. Now, sorry for some of the shaky camera work, but when you're in a pig pen, you gotta watch yourself. She actually almost just laid on down and knocked me over with her there, because I was busy looking at the piglets. Yeah, the two boys are on the side nearest to her front. And they're healing really good. You won't even know that they've had anything done to them in like a couple more days there. The incision site's just drying right up. That's a good mama. Yeah, it's a good girl. So that there is our piglet sorting pen. Basically we feed the little piggies, get them used to going into there. Get them used to going into here, and then one day when we're ready to capture them, we drop this door. And here's how it works. You just pull that out and then drop the door. And then after that, one person just goes in and catches the little cuties and passes them to another person to go into a travel kennel or what have you. Because as you can see, they're really sneaky and fast. We've also had some people ask about our shelters, and they're no big deal really, but they sure do work well. Where we are, we get a lot of rain starting in September and all the way through until May, even sometimes June, so it becomes pretty muddy, and we need to farrow sometimes, year-round. So in that case, and also a normal springtime farrowing, it's still pretty wet. So this isn't pretty, as you can see. The pigs have used it for 2 years now and have beaten the you-know-what out of it, as pigs will do, as you'll find out with any shelter you do for them. The canopy was already broken, like you see up there. It was just a freebie, basically, on Craigslist, just a free canopy, take away. All the windows were good and solid, so we thought, well, that's good. And it's made of fiberglass, and we basically just screwed it down onto this wooden structure that we made out of recycled pallet wood and such. And we recycled some wood from other projects, and we raised it up so it's on sort of skids, so our tractor can pull it and move it if we need to move it. We found it was too much of a jump for the sow to get in, so we made her just out of this pallet, which is after the second year, finally one of the times fatso there. Sorry, sweetie, but anyways, when she stepped down one day just recently, that went crack. But hey, it's just a pallet. Go grab another one, screw a new one on there, and we're good to go again. It's important with pig housing that it's made so it's pretty easy to repair, so we always screw everything in, not nailing, because nailing can be really hard to get stuff out if it gets all twisted, which pigs will do, as you can see. She favors that left side, so she leans right onto it, and it keeps loosening off a bit, but we'll just tighten it back up. And we have the little partition there just to keep the piglets in when they're up until about a week old, and then after that they usually can jump out of it, and by then they're agile enough that they can jump right out and climb onto the step, we'll call it, and go on down with Mum. So hope that answers some of your questions, because I know there was a few of you that said it was such a brilliant idea, and it is, because it sure keeps them dry up off the ground. Like we've had piglets with snow on the ground do just fine in this shelter with their mum, with no heat, nothing. Just what nature provided, and of course we do provide a nice generous supply of a couple bales of hay bedding to keep it nice and fluffy so they can disappear and hide right under the hay to keep warm, which they sure do. There's days when I look in there and I go, where's the pigs? Where are they gone? And then you go in and the little sneakers are just hiding underneath the hay. So, yeah. So, hope that answered some questions, and I'm sure it gave you a bunch of ideas. Well, thanks for watching.